The most amazing artist in the world, the biggest name in the world, with a very weak song is not going to do anything. Okay. And like I said, we've seen that. We've seen examples of that all over the place. Even within the same album, you'll have one or two hits. Usually that's the way it was when albums were actually released. Okay. You know, CDs, actual releases of an album, whereas now it's mostly singles. I would argue that that is, you know, the usual thing that happens. There's albums, there's still albums, of course, obviously, but it's different. You know, you could just buy the one single. Back in the day, you bought the whole thing, right? And you had 10 tracks, 15, 12, whatever the album had. And usually you had 1, 2, 3 in a big, huge album. You'd have 4 or 5 or 6, like Slippery When Wet, you know, or some humongous album that, you know, killed the charts with new singles being, you know, hitting up in the top 10 or whatever, or even number ones. Okay, but usually it was 1 or 2 songs, 3 songs. The rest were weak. Same artist, same production, same release. Everything's the same, but one song is up here, the other song, it just doesn't appeal to people. Okay, for whatever reason, it just doesn't appeal to them. You know, so there we have that distinction as well. So you need a strong song, but then it's got to be also in the right hands, right? It's got to be in the right hands. So it's got to be with the right performer, the right artist, and then it'll just blow up. It's a very interesting discussion. And for me personally, what I take out of that is, look, write, always write as much as possible, and then don't be afraid to collaborate. Don't be afraid to mix things up. If you feel like, there are plenty of songs that I've written that I don't feel suit me. I've written them, but they don't suit me. They don't suit my voice. They don't suit my style, you know? And that is when you want to collaborate with others, where you want to pitch that song to other people. Prince did that a lot. A lot of singer-songwriters did that as well. Wrote songs, they performed many of them, but oftentimes they married that song with another artist. So don't be afraid to do that, and don't be afraid to collaborate. The more you collaborate, the bigger the chances of success. That's for sure.